thermal pollution. Okay, so thermal pollution of water is caused by the rise in temperature of water. The main source of thermal pollution are the thermal and nuclear power plants. The power generating plants use water as coolants and release hot water into the original source. Sudden rise in temperature kills fish and other aquatic animals. Thermal power plants are there, right? These thermal power plants uses lots and lots of water for cooling purpose mostly. And what happened, sometimes when they use this water for cooling purpose, the water gets hot. And what they do, they just put that hot water directly to the nearby river. What happens when a cool river, when it is flowing in its flow, there are lots of aquatic animals, there are lots of aquatic organisms, there are lots of aquatic plants. They have an habitat. They are living in a particular ecosystem. And if that ecosystem is being affected by this type of thing, like hot water coming to them, what will happen? Obviously, it will affect them. It will kill them. And it causes lots and lots of fish and other microorganisms. They are killed due to this act. This happens in thermal pollution. Okay? Now let's move on to air pollution. Okay, air pollution is something which is much more important than that of land, means water pollution. We can't just rank the pollutants stuff, like we can't just rank like land pollution is high, land pollution comes first, then comes air pollution, then comes water pollution. It's nothing like that. Pollution is affecting human lives and other future in the same way as every component do. Like for example, air pollution. Air pollution has an immense increase. It is an immense increase nowadays, and the reason behind this also. It's simple. Like the types of things which we are giving out to our nature, types of gases, types of smokes from vehicles, from industry and everything. It is just depleting our whole ozone layer, whole environment and whole air, which we say pure. Okay? Now, air pollution is the introduction of chemicals, particulate matter or biological materials that cause harm or discomfort to humans or other living organisms, or cause damage to the natural environment. So what is air pollution? Air pollution is the introduction of chemicals, particulate matter or biological materials that cause harm or discomfort to humans or other living organisms, or cause damage to the natural environment. So this is what air pollution is, right? Now, a substance in the air that can cause harm to humans and the environment is known as air pollutant. So what is air pollutant? Air pollutant is a substance in the air that can cause harm to humans and the environment. So we have learned what is air pollutant and what is air pollution, right? Okay. Now let's see the major causes of air pollution. What are the major causes of air pollution? Carbon dioxide. This happened because of deforestation and fossil fuel burning. Carbon dioxide actually is a good gas. Right? It's a very good gas. Like it helps the radiations from the sun to reach earth. It is a connectivity between the rays, right? It helps the rays to come to the earth in a cool manner. But there is a negative point also. What is that negative point? The same carbon dioxide just restrict these rays from going out. That's the problem with carbon dioxide. Okay, that's the problem with carbon dioxide. And how this carbon dioxide comes? It is due to deforestation. What is deforestation? Deforestation is cutting down of trees. Cutting down of trees is deforestation. And what is fossil fuel burning? Fossil fuels, coal and petroleum. right? Burning of coal and petroleum is one way emitting lots of carbon dioxide, and this in one way is causing a big heat effect to the earth. We call it greenhouse effect and all, right? And next, sulfur dioxide. Due to the burning of sulfur containing compounds of fossil fuels, the same thing, it's all depending upon that burning of fossil fuels. Burning of fossil fuels deals with all these things. Then sulfur oxides, very dangerous to humans at a high concentration. Sulfur in the atmosphere is responsible for acid rain. You must have heard about acid rain, but we haven't actually experienced it. In Kerala, I think once color rains were there, red color rain, everything, something like that was there. But you know, in India, we have faced acid rain. Where was it? It was long back. It was in Taj Mahal. And what happened after acid rain is that big patches, the Taj Mahal, you know, it's Taj Mahal. So just think about Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is situated in Agra, and once long back, acid rain occurred in near Agra, and what happened? It just destroyed. It just made many changes to the Taj Mahal, the Taj Mahal structure and all. It was just somewhat it were deteriorated because of this acid rain. So it was because of some nearby industries or some factory was there which was just emitting sulfur oxide, and which caused that acid rain to happen for a long time. It can't just happen within 1 or 2 days, okay? It took a long time, and after that what happened? Acid rain occurred and it has deteriorated some parts of Taj Mahal, but it has been rectified. Yeah, it has been rectified. That's no big issues now. Now, consequences of pollution, that is air pollution. What are the main consequences? What can be the main consequences of air pollution? Carbon dioxide is a good transmitter of sunlight, as I told, but it also partially restricts infrared radiation going back from the earth into space. This is what I just explained to you before. I thought this is not in the slide. So carbon dioxide is a good transmitter of sunlight, but it also partially restricts infrared radiations going back from the earth into space, which produces the so-called greenhouse effect that prevents a drastic cooling of earth during the night. So during the night, what happens? Our earth gets cool. Like in daytime, when it is sun is there, sun's rays are there, then everything is hot over here. But at night, what happens? This cycle just changes, right? And the earth starts to cool. But due to over emission of carbon dioxide, the infrared radiations most of the infrared radiations are restricted in the earth itself. That's earth's sphere itself. And what happens? The total temperature increases, which is called greenhouse effect. Okay? Carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is global warming. Simple. And increasing amount of carbon dioxide can cause global warming. Global warming, you all know what is global warming, right? Okay. Global warming is just increasing temperature, which cause the icebergs in Antarctica and Arctic to melt, and what happen? Sea rises, and it can cause floods. Okay? And it also affect the climate change. Climate gets changed. We have written a lots of things about climate, that this month from this month is summer, this month to this month is spring, this month to this month is autumn. Like that we have written, but everything will just change if this happens. This is happening now. Okay? Now, let's move on to land pollution. I have taken land pollution also. Let's discuss about land pollution. Land pollution is a thing which we are also involved in. We are also part of land pollution, okay? So, what is land pollution? Land pollution is the demolition of Earth's land surfaces, often caused by human activities and their misuse of land resources. It occurs when waste is not disposed properly. So, what is land pollution? Land pollution is the demolition of Earth's land surfaces, often caused by human activities and their misuse of land resources. It occurs when waste is not disposed properly. So you have got an idea what is land pollution. So land pollution is very much simple. It is demolition of Earth's land. And it is done by, obviously, human activities. And it also happens when all the wastes which are being gathered are not disposed properly. Okay? Urbanization and industrialization are the major causes of land pollution. So what are the major causes of land pollution? They are urbanization and industrialization. Okay? Now, what are the causes of land pollution? So there are mainly, I have delimited the cause of land pollution in these 4 categories. Actually, there are many causes, reasons of land pollution. But here we will be discussing about only 4 categories. 4 categories of reasons of land pollution. They are construction, agriculture, domestic waste, industrial waste. Okay. Now let's see construction. So buildings take up resources and land. The trees are chopped down and used to make buildings. So what happens? Buildings, right? You can see in our city itself, we are going through that Akulam, that bypass, NH bypass. You can see that both the sides before 5 years, what were there? There were some farmlands, there were some trees, like some patches of trees, there were lots of barren land and everything was there. But now you can see them? No, you can't see them. Now there are big buildings coming over there, right? This is what? Construction. This takes away the places for animals and other organisms to live. I hope you would have heard that a sad story yesterday of an elephant which was found dead in Palakkad. It's near to Malappuram and Palakkad, that stuff. You have seen that, right? An elephant from forest just encroached onto that human living place, and people, I don't know who have done it, but somebody have done a bad thing with that elephant. They have made some bomb black stuff and gave it to the elephant in putting into that pineapple stuff and all. What happened, that elephant took it and it was killed. Yeah, fine, it was killed. Because why did humans do that? Because it came to our house, it came to our home, it encroached our home, and what we did, we killed it. After that we came to know that, very sad news, that that elephant was pregnant. A small life was growing in the tummy of that elephant. So we have killed a mother elephant, right? Humans. But can you just think about that? Was that the mistake of elephant? I don't think so. We encroached their house. Forest was theirs. We cleared it up. We made buildings. We made walls, and said that this is my region, this is my area, this is my place to live. But actually we encroached them. They didn't encroach us. So it was a very sad news, and humans should feel bad for it. All the human beings, or the person who have done that, he should feel bad for this event, because he have killed a mother elephant. He have killed a life, not a life, 2 lives. Oh, leave it, it's fine. So that's the thing. So places for animals and other organisms were taken away by humans. Yeah, that's fine. Then agriculture. As there are more and more people inhabiting the earth, food is in higher demand, and so forests are chopped down and turned into farmland. So as there are more and more people inhabiting the earth, food is in high demand, and so forests are chopped down and turned into farmland. Yeah, because we need food. All the people in the world need food. So for making food, for getting all the people with the amount of food which they need, we need more area. And what we do, we just clear the forest, clear the land surfaces, and we just build agricultural lands. But that is actually necessity. That's because of that necessity. In addition, herbicides, pesticides, artificial fertilizers, animal manure are washed into the soil and polluted. Simple thing. all these things which we were just discussing before, all these things make way for the pollutant stuff. Okay. Now, domestic waste. What are domestic waste? Tons of domestic waste is dumped every day. Some waste from homes, offices and industries can be recycled or burned in incinerators. But nobody does that. Nobody does that. Everyone is feeling free to dump wastes anywhere when nobody is there. Now you must have seen that there are some places, barren land and all, when nobody is there, or a place which has been abandoned, and we see some such a place. After 1 month we can see that lots of garbages, wastes are being dumped over there. So because of that reason, wow, nowadays people just put CCTV camera near to their area, near to their land, and they just write over there that you are under CCTV surveillance. If anybody is dumping waste over there, he will be punished. So this is the situation. This is actually human tendency to do that. Okay. So tons of domestic waste is dumped every day. Some waste from homes, offices and industries can be recycled or burnt in incinerators, but nobody does that. There is still a lot of garbage such as refrigerators and washing machines that are dumped in landfills simply because they cannot be reused in any way nor recycled. So there are lots of waste, like if we have a refrigerator or a fridge at home, we will be buying a new one. Sometimes we won't be exchanging, we will just keep it at home. For a long time it will be at home. After that we will just think, okay, fine, yeah, we can just do anything with this fridge. We'll just give it to scrap. What scrap people do, they will just take the important things, machineries and everything from that stuff, and they will just dump it somewhere. And it is a waste, and it is also degrading land. Simple. So in the same way, all the washing machine, whatever. Now next, industrial waste. Plastics, factories, chemical plants, oil refineries, nuclear waste disposal activity, large animal farms, coal-fired power plants, metals production factories and other heavy industry all contribute to land pollution. So contribution to land pollutions are in a very big list. Lots of factories, lots of industries are contributing to the land pollution. Plastic factories, chemical plants, oil refineries, nuclear waste disposal activities, large animal farms, coal-fired power plants, metals production factories and other heavy industry all contribute to land pollution. Okay. Okay. Now discuss about something which is known to everyone. You must have felt this, definitely, noise pollution. I have felt it because when I was doing my PG, I was doing in Madurai. At that time our hostel was very near to a temple, and what happened over there is every day at around 7 or 7:30 they will just put some big boxes over there and they will just start songs. Oh my God, we are not able to hear even the songs. We are just getting that bass sound, like all the bass sound and music. We can't even hear the music. We just hear a buzz sound, buzz, 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 like that sound. So noise pollution, yeah, it is a newly arised problem, which is a very important one, which is going to be next important problem globally. Okay, so let's discuss about noise pollution. So noise pollution is excessive, displeasing human, animal or machine created environmental noise that disturbs the activity or balance of human or animal life. So it's very much simple. It is noise pollution is excessive, displeasing human, animal or machine created environmental noise that disrupts the activity or balance of human or animal life. Okay, hope you have understood that. Sound becomes undesirable when it disturbs the normal activities such as working, sleeping and during conversations. Definitely. For example, I will tell you a simple example, right? Yesterday it happened over here. I was taking class, and in between, one of your friend, Madhav, hi Madhav, I'm just talking about you. He was just practicing that raise hand option in your mobile or laptop, and I was getting beep sound like beep, 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 beep every time. I was just looking onto it, and I was just thinking what to do, what to do, what to do. So at that time, it was disturbance. Like, this is called disturbance. This happens when something happens, when we are in a meeting, when we are taking class, or when we are in a conversation, or we are talking to a friend, and if somebody is making a noise which is irritating us, this happens. This is noise pollution. All of you must have experienced it, definitely. Okay? Okay, now, World Health Organization stated that noise must be recognized as a major threat to human well-being. So noise must be recognized as a major threat to human beings. Even United Nations, like World Health Organization, which is a part of UNO, has also recognized noise pollution as a threat to human well-being. The sources of noise pollution. What are the sources of noise pollution? So transportation systems are the main source of noise pollution. Lakshmi Santosh has raised hand. Transportation systems are the main source of noise pollution in urban areas. No need to check whether raise hand is working. It is working, guys. Okay. So transportation systems are the main source of noise pollution in urban areas. Constructions of buildings, highways and street cause a lot of noise due to the usage of air compressors, bulldozers, loaders, dump trucks and pavement breakers. Okay. So constructions of buildings, highways, street. We all know that if we are living near to a national highway or main road, we can see that at night time or in daytime what happens if our road is not good and all. They will come with some machineries, and there will be lots and lots of sound. There will be JCBs, there will be bulldozers, there will be tippers, will be just putting that metal stuff over there. So it will be all irritating stuffs. Okay. In the same way, like compressors, usage of air compressors, right? And all these things, and buildings also. Sometimes, making of buildings also, it causes sound. Nowadays, mixing of metal, cement, and everything is done by machinery. These all introduce lots of sound or noise. Industrial noise also adds to the already unfavorable state of noise pollution. Industrial noise, coming from factories, right? It all happens. So loudspeakers, plumbing, boilers, generators, air conditioners, fans and vacuum cleaners add to the existing noise pollution. So with all these things, as I was talking before, loudspeakers, they all are causing noise pollution, right? Okay. The effects of noise pollution. According to the US EPA, that is United States, according to the US EPA, that is United States Pollution Control Agency, something like that. It's a full form. I will just tell you after the class. So according to the US EPA, there are direct links between noise and health. There is direct link between noise and health. Also, noise pollution adversely affect the lives of millions of people. So millions of people's life is affected by noise pollution. Noise pollution can damage physiological and psychological health. Noise pollution can damage physiological and psychological health. You can just think about that, okay. Then high blood pressure, stress-related illness, sleep disruption, hearing loss and productivity loss are the problems related to noise pollution. So these are the main problems or effects of noise pollution. It can also cause memory loss, severe depression and panic attacks. So it can also cause memory loss, severe depression and panic attacks. Okay. So these are the effects of noise pollution. Okay. So this is the thing. Now the thing is that we have learned, we have discussed, I won't say that we have learned, we have discussed about pollution in today's class, right? So now we need solution for the things which we have discussed today. To tell you is that I'm giving you a small exercise. The exercise is nothing like that. We have discussed about water pollution, air pollution, land pollution and noise pollution. And I have discussed what are these types of pollution, what are the reasons behind these types of pollution. Now what I am telling you is that what you have to do is that you have to find the solutions. You have to write the solutions for all these types of pollution. Like you have to write solution for water pollution, air pollution, noise pollution and land pollution. You should write a small write-up. I want a small write-up. You have to take separate headings like land pollution, and you have to write what can be the solution. You can write solutions to prevent water pollution, solutions to protect water. Like that you can write a small write-up and you have to submit it soon. Okay. So hope you have listened to it and liked it. And once more, we are celebrating Environment Day. You have to do something sitting at your home for environment today, okay? Even if you can plant a tree, just do it, but you have to look after it for 3 years till it is self-sufficient, okay? So thank you guys.